today. From NRG Stadium in Houston, Texas, it's the AFC Divisional Round Playoffs on EA Sports.
For a berth in the AFC Championship game, off we go in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. Here is Tua Tagovailoa heading out to lead this Miami offense.
And it wasn't really his best performance of the year in the wild card round last week. He just had the one touchdown pass, but he got the job done and his team advanced. For them to continue on to the championship round, though, he's going to need to take a few more chances with the ball downfield, push it a little bit more, and make sure his team finds its way into the end zone a few more times.
Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. DeForest Buckner coming right up the gut, gets in there for a loss of 9. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Call it a gain of 3 on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Tua sets up to pass it. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. Here's Daniel Whelan now. Jamal Agnew is deep to return it. Fielded at about the 28. Oh, he shifts past him. And he will finally be escorted out of bounds down inside the 35. Well, that looked for a second like he might take it all the way, but as it stands, it's still a massive return. And the Texans with great field position to start this drive as they take over 1st and 10. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Throwing now is Stroud. That's to Thomas, who makes a nice catch. A good pickup there at 22.
That is one heck of a catch right there. Got his eye on it the whole way and able to make the grab one-handed. Very nicely done, and for a nice chunk of yardage, too.
Over the middle, complete. It's Willis. That's good for a gain of 6, 2nd and goal.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but and he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Trey Sermon, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Texans are on the board first here in this division round matchup. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. No return here for Wilson. It's a touchback. It'll come out to the 25. 1st down Miami as they get set to start the drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Blitz coming, and down he goes. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
He finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down. Achane here. They stay on the ground. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. That's going to be a 6-yard gain. It leaves him with 3rd down and just a yard to go. Now Tua. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. Now a first carry for their fullback. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. And again, they'll go right back to their fullback. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. It's Dolphins football here as we begin the second quarter. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down. At least it appears that way. And he got it by maybe the length of a football. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. This one complete to Jalen Waddle. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. So from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and a yard. Well, they've gone to their fullback quite a bit. He'll get it again. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. On first down, Tagovailoa. And this will be incomplete. 2nd and 10. Here's Tua. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Tua going to throw. And that's incomplete.
And that drive is going pretty darn well. 3 previous times converted on 3rd down. But on that one, the defense rose up and said enough of that.
York able to send this one through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6. The last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game planned for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind.
A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And a terrific return as he brings this one all the way back to the 30. Oh, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it. And the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw? And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
Now Tua on the bootleg here. And he's going to go down here as sacked. They push him back to the 34. Will Anderson. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. On 3rd and long, it's Tagovailoa. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. So, Charles, this a defense that hasn't made a lot of mistakes like this on the road to this playoff matchup, but that a bad one there.
Yeah, you definitely want to rattle and shake up the other quarterback, but you know you've got to do it the right way. Otherwise, that cloth's going to be on the ground.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. Ball at the 14 for 2nd and 5. Looking to pass. Tua. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Logan Wilson, he's the culprit, causes a loss of 5, and it brings up 4th down. York able to send this one through, and they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field is still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
That is hauled in by Michael Thomas. Now he's loose down the left sideline. Touchdown, Houston. Michael Thomas, 57 yards. And the Texans will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. The extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is up to 8. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. And Wilson is perfectly content to bring this out to the 25, a touchback. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. On 2nd down, Tua. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. Touchdown, Dolphins. Tyreek Hill, 66 yards. And the Dolphins get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Now Cade York for the extra point. And this is up and good. It brings them within a point now. It's 14-13. That drive started on their own 25. 2 plays, 75 yards later, into the end zone. This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. And the Texans going to get the football one final time here in this first half. And with a 1-point lead, you'd have to think they'll be looking just to get this to halftime. Stroud to the air on 1st and 10. And that nearly trouble, but it's incomplete. The rookie had it and lost it, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he'll push forward here for a good little run as the clock continues to run. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
Taking a shot for Dell here. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Texans. A big play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Texans will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is up to 8. So a 75-yard scoring drive on just 3 plays. And it results in the Texans finding the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. A bit of a jump there, CD. He breaks the line, and that'll be 5 yards.
And you've got to stay more disciplined than that, Brandon. That's just a free gift to the offense.
He's going to loft one deep over the middle. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. So it's on to halftime in this. A look around the NFL. We'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the third quarter. Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. So here's the Texans offense now. They get set to start this third quarter. And they're in the position they expected to be in. They've got the lead, home crowd behind them, and they're looking toward making that next step in these playoffs.
And I think a key for them is to put together some good, long, extended drives. Work the run in a little more with that big offensive line. I'm not saying get away from throwing the football. That's still working. But if they run it more effectively, they may get even bigger plays in the passing game.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. They were looking to throw, holding on the big right tackle.
It's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually going to pick up a holding call.
They'll look to throw. And incomplete here, so a little razzle-dazzle on that one, but they couldn't hook up, and it's 3rd down.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's 4th down. On is the punter, Johnston, now, as he sends this one away. It's a return of 4 following a 42-yard punt, and it'll be Dolphin football. 1st down, Miami, as they get set to start the drive. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively, just not able to get anything going. So what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and now it's 3rd and 4. On the give, this is their fullback. And he won't get to the marker. He's a yard short. A pickup of 3. It leaves him with 4th and 1. The Dolphins will send out the punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And now a high kick here as they'll try to cover this one. A special teams mistake there, no doubt. Just 26 yards officially on the punt. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is, can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 38. Stroud looking to throw. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. Back-to-back plays of right around 30 yards, and the field position has totally been flipped. So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI. And since the penalty occurred in the end zone, move the ball to the 1-yard line.
1st and goal from the 1-yard line. Costly penalty.
And Stroud now to throw. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland. And the Dolphins are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. To the sideline and incomplete.
We've got to give out a little applause on that play. It has to go to the defense. More good work by them. They've taken away the passing lanes all game long, and you can see the frustration that it's causing because he just about threw that one into the first row.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. The Dolphins will send out the punter now as he's on here to punt it away. Agnew now to return. Able to slither by. So a special teams mistake on a long punt return.
And think about the momentum that leaks out after that play, right? It's built up, terrific return, everyone's excited, but that flag on the ground can bring it way, way back.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the 1st down run goes backwards. Throwing left side, it's complete. And they'll take him to the ground quickly, but he's able to get it down to the 41-yard line. Play action. Here's Stroud on the move to his left. Thomas brings it in. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the... Mike McDaniel, he's going to ask him to take a closer look at this call. So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass. Stroud sets up the play action. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Play action. Stroud now. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Texans are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. Extra point was hooking, but he does make it through. And the lead is up to 15 now. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. No return here for Wilson. It's a touchback. It'll come out to the 25. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. I would say they went 3 and out last time, but actually they didn't even get to 3 and out. Still a strange decision to us here in the booth.
Yeah, let's hope they don't go 1 and out, but maybe, possibly, let's try and think with them here. Try and play field position maybe, turn the ball over, put it in the hands of their defense. Who knows?
You're a nice man.
A good solid game there on 1st down, but the defense has to be happy they didn't let it pop for anything bigger.
Tua wants to throw it on second down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a third down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on third down. Charles, they're trying to protect this lead late. Those are the types of mistakes they could afford to go without.
About the last thing you want to give them is help in completing a comeback, which is exactly what that penalty does.
Now a throw out to his fullback is complete. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. Now a 2nd and 2. They'll set up a throw. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. This offense so far on third down, not quite 50%, 4 for 9. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa. That is caught. He's going to have the first down and then some. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tyreek Hill with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Dolphins are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point by York is up and good, as this gets them back within a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And no return here for Agnew, so they'll bring it out, start the drive at the 25. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And this has been a tight game to this point. Of course, they usually are at this juncture of the playoffs. But with the lead in the football, the clock right now their friend as they try to book their spot in the conference championship next Sunday. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Sermon now on 1st and 10. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is 2nd down. They'll send the big tight end in motion right. On 2nd down, it's Sermon. And they'll hold him to 3 there as he takes this up to the 47. The Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on 3rd down. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. And he's brought down short. 2 yards there, needed 4.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. From the gun, it's Tua. A short throw there. That's to Smythe, the tight end. Here's 2nd down. We've got a 1-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. The time not an issue just yet, but we'll be watching the clock for sure. Here's 2nd down. Throwing Tua. That's caught by Wilson. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. Here's Tua. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. And they will score a pick six for the Texans TD. So this defense, they get their first interception of the game, and since they were in plus territory, didn't have too terribly far to go, but they take it all the way into the... Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. This is caught out in the right flat. And this play is not going to work. He's out of bounds, well shy of the goal line, and the try for two, unsuccessful.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them
I was
to do
going to
that?
ask you, maybe they saw something on film, but do you see something on film with those to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hold, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Now Tua. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Connecting with Hill. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 2 timeouts remaining, but time is of the essence. Down 2 scores. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Derek Stingley picks it, and the Texans are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. Now it looks like he'll throw here. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. And they'll go play action here with Stroud. And he's going to hook up with his big tight end. Complete. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. Third down and 13. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's fourth down. Here's Cameron Johnston now as he's on to punt for Houston. A 40-yard punt, 1 yard on the return, and control of the football switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Tua. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. And he's going to go down. The Texans come.